Welcome back to the IBFP. Here's your host, Boxing New.
Caleb Plant wants all the smoke, and look, let's break it down honestly and objectively as possible. Caleb Plant has come out and stated that he wants to fight David Benavidez or JERMALL CHARLO in 2022. Now, his exact statement was, I want the big fights. I want the David Benavidez. I want the JERMALL CHARLO, whoever. I want the big fight. So he's not putting one over the other. He's simply saying he wants the big fights, and he wants either JERMALL CHARLO or David Benavidez. Now, when you look at JERMALL CHARLO first, you see that JERMALL CHARLO came face-to-face with, Caleb Plant right before the Canelo Alvarez fight, stating that we're going to fight, I'm going to see you. They sized each other up. So, you called him out to his face saying you want that fight when he was already booked for Canelo. Now, will he answer this call? Will he step up and fight Caleb Plant right now? See, will he do that? Will JERMALL CHARLO did that? He had no problem doing it when he was booked, when he wasn't available. And this fight makes all the sense in the world. Both of these guys are on the PBC. This is an easy fight to make. This is no hard fight to make. And we already know that JERMALL CHARLO is not going to fight David Benavidez. And we know he's not going to unify with Demetrius Andre. He's ducking those two fighters. So there's no reason why JERMALL CHARLO can't get a fight done with Caleb Plant. Make it make sense. Not only that, you also see that David Benavidez in Caleb Plant makes a lot of sense as well, because these guys have been going back and forth when they were both world champions, when they were both, at the point where they were the two guys in the division who were undefeated world champions, and everybody wanted to see these guys fight. And now that time has passed since David Benavidez lost his belt to Taco Bell and Caleb Plant lost his belt to Canelo Alvarez. So at the end of the day, we want to see these guys still fight. It still makes a lot of sense. Now, when you look at everything, we want to see one of these fights get made at least, because that means everybody's not standing around waiting on a Canelo Alvarez stimulus check. That's the problem with the division and too many other divisions. Everybody's sitting around waiting on that Canelo Alvarez stimulus check from 160, 168, and 175. Guys are simply just waiting on a Canelo Alvarez stimulus check. These guys are all in line hoping they can get some relief, some financial relief. That's what these guys are looking for. Make these guys fight each other. It shouldn't be up to Canelo Alvarez to literally fight every single fighter on the face of the earth. Make it make sense. Everybody should be held to a standard, and everybody should be fighting world champions. Make it make sense. Not only that, all of these fights make sense, whether Caleb Plant gets Benavidez or Charlo. And there's no reason why this shouldn't happen, because all of these guys are on the PBC. All of these guys are PBC fighters. All of these guys, all should be fighting each other. They're about the same weight class. There's no reason why any of these fights can't happen other than somebody not wanting it. Make it make sense. Because men lie, women lie, but the facts don't lie.